Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. It's been a great day of football to begin the season, and now it's time for our main event. We're off on Sunday night. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 47. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That throw finds Kittle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Purdy trying on 4th down. Into the hands of Kittle. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see, because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
To throw again, it's Purdy. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a 49er first down. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Purdy throwing here on 1st. Has it at the 7. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives them 1st and goal. Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. They'll try and punch it in. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. nothing doing that time, and it leaves them on 2nd and goal.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Swift. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him 3 yards, and they're just inches away on 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Brock Purdy with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They run it. It's the rookie out of Michigan State. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Second and 6 coming up here. Gets this to Johnson. The ball is loose. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. That's completed right side. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. They bring Thomas in motion. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Has the connection to Hawkinson. And he'll go down here at the 16. That's the end of the 1st quarter and our first Sunday night game of the season. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here. Connects with Johnson. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
He'll get this complete to Jennings. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Motioning one of the tight ends. Here's Swift to start the drive. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Now it's Purdy. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down throw by Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Kittle brings it in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a 49er first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Left side secured by Ayuk. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 42. Oh, he makes the catch. Impressive grab, but he should have let it go. They're going to lose yards.
This is one of those plays, Kate. I could just hear defensive buzzwords. Pursue, effort, run him down. Just a total effort defensively to knock that running back right out of bounds and put a negative yardage mark on the stat sheet.
On third down, Purdy. And oh, he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. From the gun is Purdy. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Deron Bland has it. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They get 22 on that one. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. He lets one fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Minnesota. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. Takes out a one-stop, and he's downed after getting this up to the 41. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers in need of some points before the break. 1st and 10 from the 41. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Finding Pearsall. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down here at the 16. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 16. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And the Vikings going to the dime package here. 3rd down coming up. Purdy looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Man in motion here. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that that sack going to cost them some yardage. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Another carry for him. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Now motion Johnson right. On play action now, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It has been such a good day offensively for the guys up there. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
The give here on second. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a 3-yard pickup. That's going to leave him facing 3rd and 10.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the 49ers will go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. Staying grounded with Swift. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Pearsall there to grab it.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Running behind center with Swift. Off to the races, middle of the field. 20, 15. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers start the second half with some needed points. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Lone back gets the handoff. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to the well again. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. They pick up 9 on the carry, and that sets up 3rd and inches.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They give it to him again. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they'll bring him down after a small gain to the 48. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's going to push one deep down the road. This is brought in at the 15. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. He brings it in. Broke through the tackle. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. a give up the middle. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings take a 4th quarter lead. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the 2nd time around.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, that right there is going to draw some significant ire from his coach. Close game, and he makes a critical mistake committing that personal foul.
Yeah, you're already fighting to erase the deficit. You cannot afford to give that offense gifts like that.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Keep it rolling, boys. That's it. Keep it rolling.
Pinned off running right. Here's Swift. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. Stays in the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. George Kittle, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's got him. That's Swift. Oh, he lost the football. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll motion Johnson right. They'll run here on 1st down. And they take him down right along the 30. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They've got a man in motion. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. For the point after, here's Aubrey. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. Forced out to his right. On the run right. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. We send a man in motion. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Has room down the left sideline at the 20. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running
Yep.
it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
He's throwing for it! And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. Well, all things going their way through the air at the moment, partner. They pick off a throw for 6, and then they complete a pass of their own to add on 2 more.
Can I be honest with you here, Kate?
Please, please.
And maybe I'm a bad person for saying this, but every once in a while, I root for chaos.
Woo! I love it.
I mean, I wouldn't mind a little chaos. I wouldn't mind seeing that one go back through the air the other way and put 2 on the board, but it wasn't to be. That's excellent execution to get the touchdown on the pick 6 and put 2 more on the board.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st down, they'll run. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Vikings up by 6. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. A tight end in motion now. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. Still finding room past the 45. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Running it after the penalty. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. He'll take 5 on the carry. That gets him back to even. 2nd and 10 now.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Vikings emerge as winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
Tripping off grades, I just be making up different reasons for my nieces. From my way I pick enough to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight, cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like, what you want? What you want? I got Jesus giving money, what you want? I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry, so I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye, cause I can never really want you unless it's money or pride. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie, like I ain't mean it.